You're frustrated and you keep falling off the wagon because you don't have systems in place that inspire you and motivate you in your daily routine yet. Your ideal morning routine energizes you. It motivates you. And most importantly, it helps you to become the best version of yourself daily. If you have some major life goals that you have to accomplish, then we're gonna do this morning routine together. We're gonna create it together right now. This morning routine journey started back in like 2018. I read The Compound Effect, and it talked about bookending your day, having a morning routine and a night routine. And the point was that if you get the most important things done in these routines, then you're good. You will always be improving. And then I read The Slight Edge. The Slight Edge talked about making slight adjustments. Every day you get 0.3% better. And in a whole year, then you'd be 100% a better you. And then in Atomic Habits, the author talked about forgetting goals, create systems instead. Just use the goal as a place where you want to get to, and then create a system, a daily system that helps you to get to that goal. When I became a mom in 2018, I had to figure this morning routine thing out because I couldn't find any time for myself. I didn't know when would I do my skincare. When would I exercise? I was extremely frustrated and probably wasn't so easy to live with either because I have all these goals and dreams and visions and they're not getting anywhere because I couldn't figure out when I was going to do them. I wanted to read more. I wanted to leave my house on time at least once a week. Come on, This is how a morning routine entered into my life. I'm still constantly improving my morning routine, but the whole point is get started, implement, and then we will perfect that morning routine down the line. To those of you who have tried a morning routine or to establish systems to accomplish your goals and you're like, I'm done with that. No, you're not done with that, right? If you're in a place where you're thriving, then hey, keep doing what you're doing. But if you're stuck, then it makes sense to give it a try again. Don't worry about perfection. Instead, implement, and then later on you can improve upon your systems that you create, on the routines that you create. Some of you are saying that a morning routine is super boring. It's gonna take away the zest from your life. Don't worry. Actually, it does the opposite. In the book Atomic Habits, there's an experiment that is discussed. Okay, so in this experiment, there are these cats in a contraption and they have to pull a lever or put their paw on something. And when they do, they get out of the contraption, right? And they get a treat. So in the beginning, it takes the cats 90 seconds to get out of the contraption. But by the end of it, they're out in 6 seconds, 9 seconds. Why? Because they figured it out. They figured out the habit, what they needed to do to get out of the contraption. And so as they kept doing it over and over again, they didn't have to think about it. They just knew exactly what to do to get out. That's the same thing with habits. The more you do your morning routine, the more you're implementing these systems in your life, then you'll be able to get through them without thinking, and you'll have more brain power to think about other things, more brain power to be free. A couple important things in terms of your morning routine that you establish. Number 1, keep it simple. Mine contains 7 steps. There are a couple more things that I do, but I try to make it 7 steps so that I don't, forget what I'm doing. Next, remember to implement before you perfect, okay? So here's the thing. If you want to go running, right? You want to run every morning, don't start with an hour run every morning if you've never run before. Instead, tie your shoes or just go outside for a 2-minute walk. Okay, make it as easy as possible so that you can implement. Later on, you can increase that run as you're used to this. Make sure your morning routine makes spatial sense. I wake up, I go to the restroom, and then I weigh myself. When I go back to the restroom, I do every single thing that has to do with getting ready in front of a mirror at that space. I don't want to go downstairs and then go upstairs again. You know, it doesn't make sense. Okay, so excited. Let's do it together.
Good morning. I truly just woke up. 3 W's: wake up, weigh in, and drink some water with my focus pack of vitamins. My focus pack is to get my brain working, right? So it includes vitamin B, excess energy and focus rhodiola rosea root, and a memory builder. I'll include some information and a link so you can check this out in the description. And I'm drinking this with perfect water, slightly alkaline water, and oxygenated water. I want to get my brain working immediately because it's early, folks. I have to be at work by 7:30. And now we're in the restroom. While I'm brushing my teeth and doing my skincare, I'm also listening to a business talk on my phone. I had trouble figuring out when I would listen to business talks previously, but now if I'm brushing my teeth or washing my face and I'm not listening to a business talk, then I'm confused, right? If I'm brushing my teeth or washing my face, I am learning something new. This is a tip called habit stacking from one of my favorite books, Atomic Habits. My care for myself and this entire section is all a result of prioritizing a morning routine. I go in the bathroom now, I pick up my washcloth, I turn my business talk on, and I'm ready. This is section 2 of my morning routine, and this section is called streaming, self-care, and self-talk. And if you're curious about this skincare section, all you need to do is watch the daytime skincare video and you'll see the 4 steps that are most essential for your morning skincare routine. Cleanse, tone, treat, moisturize, and because we're going outside, protect with SPF. The only thing I do for my self-care with my hair in my morning routine is really just shape it up. I wash my hair once a week. I'll provide the link to my wash and style routine in the description box. Now we're getting into what I believe might be one of the most essential portions of this morning routine, and that is the self-talk. Now, this is the area that I felt was most silly in the beginning before I started it. But then I started thinking about how it seemed like my own mindset, my own thought process would sabotage my growth and my goals. This is only video 7, but I don't think I would have done video 1 without this morning self-talk. It's free, it's inspiring, and it's powerful. I'll include information to some of the books that I read about self-talk and how it's most helpful to you. Something important is I always do self-talk in front of a mirror. I look at myself, I smile at myself, I speak from my stomach. It should be a bit of an ab exercise. Like, I'm not just saying stuff, I'm declaring it. My self-talk includes present tense I am statements. I don't include dates. I speak about things as if it's right now. For example, I'll say something like, I, Rachel Beckford, am a person of integrity with a good attitude and specific systems for achieving my God-given goals. Make sure your self-talk is easy enough that you could finish it in 3 minutes every morning and night. If you have no idea where to start, you can search for Zig Ziglar Positive Affirmation, and I'll also share some information in the description. Step 2 is done and I'm ready. If you saw the movie War Room, then you know exactly why I'm in this closet right now. This is where I do my prayer and my devotional reading. I allocate between 5 to 30 minutes for this time. Step 4 is all about physical health. So I'm taking my Nutrilite Perfect Pack of vitamins. Included is the Double X Multivitamin, an omega-3 fish oil vitamin, and a concentrated fruits and vegetables tablet. And then I drank some water. And also a part of step 4 is my daily exercise. Now, I do 10 minutes every day, but if something happens, then my goal is to do at least 2 minutes. Right now, I'm doing Bar Blend with Elise Joan from Beachbody. I also do Kukua African Dance Fitness on YouTube some mornings. I constantly change the exercise routine to keep it fun. Okay, it's time for some mental growth. Let's get our read in. You see, I'm reading Wife's School. I'm also reading now. This is Zig Ziglar's son, Tom Ziglar, Choose to Win. Reading in the morning has changed my life. The book Skinny School helped me to lose over 60 pounds. Wife School kept me married. I read a book, The Ruthless Elimination of Hurry, that changed my life so much that now I put my phone on airplane mode for 24 hours every week, and I even stopped speeding. After I read, I send business messages on my phone. And number 7, I do something kind for my husband. 9 out of 10 times, that's coffee. My whole morning routine is for this moment, okay? I had a little mishap with coconut milk the other day, so now I do my coconut milk in the microwave. I warmed up the coconut milk, added my turmeric mix, and now I have a delicious turmeric latte. Some mornings that's just coffee and a spoon of coconut oil. I like to switch up the morning drink.
Thank you so much for watching. If you've received value from this video, then definitely give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to go on this wise and healthy journey with me, then definitely subscribe by clicking the bell button. If you have feedback for me, put it in the comments below.